vlog. Today is the 1st of October and I really want to do a little reset for the beginning of the month to kind of plan, organize and set some goals. It's something I like to do at the beginning of every month because it kind of helps me feeling accountable for what I'm doing. So that's what we're gonna do in this vlog. I think it's crazy how it's already October, like the year went just so quickly. Obviously, I know the end of the year is happening and I know 2024 is coming to an end, but I didn't realize that it was 2025 after for some reason. 2025 in 3 months, like that's, I don't know if that's okay with me. That went by way too quickly. Yeah, I feel like this year just really flew by. And we went running this morning. I'm really happy because last week I actually did my new record and I ran for 7k. We did a 6k this morning, but last week I did a 7k and I was so happy and so proud of myself because it's literally the first time I'm running that far. My goal is to be able to run a 10k, but also I realize running is something you don't mess with because I feel like people really underestimate running as a sport. Like, you think it's easy, you think you just need trainers and to go running, but it's actually, you can really damage your body and yourself if you do it wrong. So I'm going very slowly, and yeah, the ultimate goal is obviously to do a marathon one day, but that is, you know, probably for in a few years. But a half marathon already could be cool, maybe for, yeah, in a couple of years. Maybe I was thinking like maybe adding an extra kilometer every month. So like last week I did 7k. I can train and do like between 5 and 7k all month, and then in November add an extra k and try and get to 8ks and kind of do like that. In December 9ks, and maybe even like go up and be like by the end of December I can run a 10k. But also we'll see. I'm very much listening to my body on this one. I really don't want to like hurt myself. I don't want to do it wrong. Also, this is today's little fit. Little loafers, which are killing my feet, but I love them. I don't know, I kind of wanted to break the loafer and skirt with a sweatshirt, but I don't know if it would actually be better with an actual woolen jumper. Let's try. This floor is so noisy. It's cute, I like it. I actually haven't planned to go anywhere. I just wanted to look cute today, and I had this outfit in my mind since yesterday, so I really wanted to try it. I actually want to... wait, that's better. And I really want to enjoy being able to wear a skirt without having to wear any tights. Okay, so I have made a little Notion page about my October goals. I still don't know if I know how to use Notion properly. I actually want to take like a sort of class or something because I feel like I'm not using it to its full potential. So I'm gonna have 3 different categories here for my October goals. I am gonna have a first one that is like YouTube and work. I have a second one which is gonna be health, and then personal between work and creation, because I'm a bit all over the place. I am struggling to be like, all right, for this time I'm only doing work stuff, but I have content creation ideas coming up that I kind of start doing and be better at organizing myself and find a better balance. I also want to upload up to 2 videos a week on YouTube. I have been hesitating a lot about doing Vlogtober, but I just don't really know if it's still a thing. I don't really know if people are still interested in watching this. Like, I know I enjoy these videos. I love vlogmas, I love vlogtoppers and stuff, and I just also didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it because I have a job on the side, so it's like doing one video a day requires a lot of time and a lot of work. So I have decided that I was gonna do a compromise and instead try and do 2 videos per week for a whole month. Now, in health, I see more the like health, workout, nutrition kind of thing. I want to go to 3 workouts minimum per week, and I want at least 1 run per week. I really want running to like something quite consistent in my routine. I'm really loving this new hobby. I also think I will probably have to get some proper running shoes eventually at some point, because the ones I have now are, I think they are running shoes, but they're not appropriate and they're a bit old, so I don't think they're the best. And for the last one, I want to try and bake something at least once a week, because I don't know, like lately, I feel like probably because it's autumn, it's really making me want to like bake more and do more dessert, which is very surprising because it's something I'm not the best at, and it's not really something I usually go for, baking, and it's usually something I'm not super good at. But I don't know why lately I've just been craving baking, like doing baking and making something delicious with, my little hands. So I feel like that could be a fun thing, like bake something once a week. So yeah, I get better at it. I think that's a nice little fun one. Also, I don't really know if that goes into health actually. Probably goes more in personal, but that's okay, I'll leave it in health. Personal, I want to read 2 books this month. I'm actually halfway through the one I'm reading right now, which I want to talk about in this vlog, but I'll talk about it later. I also want to reduce my screen time because it's way too much. I think my worst two are Instagram and YouTube, just because I watch so many videos while I cook or get ready or anything. So yeah, I feel like that's already a pretty good start. I don't want to stuff it too much, I don't want to put too many things in it because I still want it to be achievable, and I feel like there is nothing more demotivating than a to-do list or like goals that are not reached because they were too big. I know that for some people doing to-do lists and setting goals like this can be a bit overwhelming or like bring anxiety, and if it's your case, I think you shouldn't force yourself to do it. I don't know, it personally helps me keep myself accountable.